suddenly encountered a deadly threat to its very existence. And this terrifying enemy surfaced, as most enemies often do, in the seemingly most innocent and unlikely of places.
Powers at Maybe what the firm needs is to move in a new direction.
What Seymour's trying to say, Mr. Mushnick, is, well, we've talked about it and we both agree. Seymour, why don't you run in the back and bring out that strange and interesting new plant you've been working on? You see, Mr. Mushnick, some of those exotic plants Seymour's been tinkering around with are really unusual, and we were both thinking that some of his strange and interesting plants, prominently displayed and advertised, would attract business.
I'm afraid he isn't feeling very well today.
There, now isn't that bizarre?
At least. What kind of a weirdo plant is that, Seymour?
I don't know. It looks like some kind of fly trap, but I haven't been able to identify it in any of my books, so I gave it my own name. I call it Marjorie 2.
After me?
I hope you don't mind. You see, sir, if you put a strange and interesting plant like this here in the window, maybe...
Maybe what? Do you have any idea how ridiculous you sound? Just because you put a strange and interesting plant in the window, people don't suddenly...
Excuse me. I couldn't help but noticing that strange and interesting plant. What is it?
It's an Audrey, too!
I've never seen anything like it before.
No one has.
Well, where did you get it?
You remember that total eclipse of the sun a couple of weeks ago? I was walking the wholesale flowers for that day. And I've had my place there. It's old Chinese name. You sometimes sell me exotic colors. Because you know, you see, a strange plant is my hobby. He didn't have anything unusual in that day. And I was supposed to, you know, walk on by. And suddenly, and without warning, there was this total eclipse of the sun. It got very dark, and then I heard a strange humming sound, like something from another world. And when I came back, it's been planned to sit there. Just stuck in, you know, among the idiots. I could have sworn I had been there before. The old Chinese man sold it to me anyway. For $1.95.
That was a fascinating story and an interesting plant. Oh. By the way, I may as well get $50 worth of roses while I'm here.
$50?
$50!
$50? Yes, sir, right away, sir.
Could you perhaps rate 100?
100? No, I'm afraid we closed the register for the day.
Oh. Well, then I'll just have to get twice as many then, won't I?
Twice as many?
Twice as many!
Twice as many.
$100 worth? Yes, sir, right away, sir. Audrey, my darling, kindly fetch this gentleman $100 worth of our very finest Red American BB roses.
Thank you. Yes, that is one strange and interesting plant.
What did you call it?
In order to
Put that Audrey do in the window where all the passers-by can see. My God, I never believed it. My children, I'm taking us all out to dinner.
Oh, I loved you, Mr. Mushnick, but I have a date.
This ain't no good, Nick. I'm telling you, Audrey, you don't need a date with him. You need major medical. He ain't a good blink kind of boy.
He's a professional.
What kind of a professional rides a motorcycle and wears a black leather jacket?
He's a rebel, Mr. Mushnick, but he makes good money. And besides, he's the only fella I got. Enjoy dinner. Good night, Seymour.
good night.
Poor girl.
Are we still going to dinner?
We're not going anywhere, Krelborn. We're staying right here and taking care of this sick plant. How come it's raining all the time?
I told you, it's been giving me trouble. It just looks like this. The Audrey 2 is not a healthy girl.
Well, strictly between us, neither is the Audrey 1.
If only I knew what breed it is, what genus, but it's nowhere in the books.
Well, my advice for you, Krelborn, is you better figure it out and fast. Put this exotic little beauty get for business.
I know.
So work, Seymour. Nurse that plant back to health. I'm counting on you.
I know.
So work. Good night.
Not too weak. I don't know what else to do for you. Mr. Mushnick and Audrey, they just met you. long as you don't make a habit of it or anything. I've given you sunlight, I've given you rain. Looks like you're not happy, that's why you've been afraid. I'll give you a few drops, if that'll appease. Now please, oh please, roll for me.
And thus, we conclude our interview with Seymour Krelf, the young botanical... Do you mind if I call you genius?
Gosh, no.
The genius, who has developed a new breed of plant life hitherto unknown on this planet, the Audrey 2. Oh, just one last question, Mr. Krelf. Do you feed it anything special?
Special? No. It's a secret formula, but it's not hard to come by.
I see. Well, thanks for dropping by.
I'd like to remind our listeners that the Audrey 2 is on display exclusively in Rustic Skid Row Forest. Open to weeks, 10 to 6.
WSKI.
The address! Mention the address of the... Oh well, still great advertising. Can't believe it. It couldn't be happening. Pinch me, girls. It couldn't be happening. All this sudden success coming out of the blue. I put a sign up right in the front window. An advertisement right in the front window. Stop in and see the amazing Grand Audrey 2. And a really remarkable thing that people that Seymour meant to work on the Twats finally did something right. Audrey 2 drives a nuts for blessing this wonderful plant to exist to break in the box for me and over Chris.
Well, how'd I do?
Forgot to mention the address of the shop. How many times have I told you?
I'm sorry, I was nervous. Miss Audrey, she said she'd be here.
Forget about Audrey. I've got 3 more radio interviews lined up for tomorrow. And this Skid Row Herald Examiner wants a picture.
If I had a mother, she'd be so happy.
One day he pushed the broom, knocked me in his news from gloom and doom. Then he lit a fuse and gave him through. Stand aside and watch that mother blow. Explosion, barrel. Don't it gonna show you that love? Seymour was in a funk. He was number 0. Who'd have thought he'd become a hero? Just a punk. He was a forgotten so it's
Mrs. Shiva?
Mrs. Shiva.
Mrs. Shiva, I forgot. You forgot!
How could you forget an order like that? The Shivas are our most important funeral account. Big, enormous family, and they're dropping off like flies. I'm telling you, Seymour, if we lose their business over this, you are finished.
Gave me a warm place to sleep under the counter, nice things to eat like meatloaf and water, floors to sweep and toilets to clean, and every other Sunday off.
You know, I think you ought to raise your expectations, Seymour. Now that we're getting successful, I mean, why don't you start with some new clothes? No offense, but what with all the interviews and photo sessions, a big, important experimental botanist has to look the part.
I'm a very bad shopper, Audrey. I don't have good taste like you.
Oh, well, I can help you pick things out.
You could?
Sure.
You'd go shopping with me?
Sure.
You'd be seen with me in a public place, like a department store?
Sure.
Tonight?
I can't tonight. I've got a date. But I'd like to go with you some other time.
Sure. I'll pencil you in.
I bet you get a lot of dates now, huh?
Not dates exactly, but a lot of other clubs will call it, asking me to give lectures.
Gee.
Imagine me giving lectures. I haven't even finished grade school.
Oh, that doesn't matter. You have life experience.
Some experience. I don't even know what it's like to fly an airplane.
Me neither.
Or eat fancy dinner at Howard Johnson's.
Me neither.
Or ride a motorcycle.
Oh, that's no big deal. Besides, it's dangerous.
It is?
Extremely dangerous. Gee, I better go and fix my face. My date will be here any minute.
Excuse me, ladies. Which way to 1313 Skid Row?
I'm afraid that information's gonna cost you $1.
Hey, no problem. Here you go.
It's right over there, but if you're like the thousands of others flocking to see the Audrey too, you better come back tomorrow, buddy. The shop's closed today. Hank took his $1.
Look, I'm not here to shop. I'm here to pick up my date.
Your date? You don't by any chance mean the girl with the black eye and several other medical problems?
As a matter of
All right,
fact...
no.
Ladies, please, truce, pacem. You want some nitrous oxide?
Once you get lost by Tad's brains, the last thing Audrey needs is more of your kind.
But my kind is a very nice kind, ladies. I'm not a monster.
What else would you call it?
I would call it an occupational hazard.
Say what?
You see, ladies, my line of work sort of requires a certain fascination with human pain and suffering. This stuff is great. Allow me to explain. When I was younger, just a bad little kid, my mama noticed funny things I did. Like shooting puppies with a BB gun. I poisoned guppies, and when I was done, I found a pussy cat and bashed its head. That's what my mama said.
What did she say?
She said, my boy, I think someday you'll find a way to make a natural descendants to pay. You'll be a dead.
You'll be the dentist.
Have a talent for causing things bad. Son, be a dead.
Son, be the dentist.
People will pay
That plant thing they're talking about on the news. The what do you call it?
Antarctica.
Cute name. Catchy. Nice plant. Big.
Thank you, I raised it myself. Now, if you don't mind, they're not really...
I hear it's some kind of new species.
That's what they're telling me. They're to leave
Oh,
now.
it's okay, Seymour. This is my boyfriend, Seymour Orange Grinello. GPS.
I'll tell you something, kid. You raised this thing, right?
Right?
Well, if I were you, I sure as hell wouldn't keep it under a barrel down in a Skid Row dump like this. This avocado here could be your ticket to the stars. You can take it to any florist shop in town and name your price. Hell, somebody made you a goddamn partner to get their hands on this.
I don't care. I'm happy here.
Seymour's very loyal.
Somebody talking to you?
Oh, no, excuse me.
Excuse me, what?
Doctor.
That's better. I'm telling you, kid, this thing is a big green gold mine. Get your ass out of this dump and take the plant with you. What? Mushnik Skid Row florist? It's like a joke. You hear me talking?
I hear you.
Yes.
Shouldn't we be leaving now? I'm sorry.
Sorry what?
Sorry, Doctor. Doctor, I'm sorry, Doctor.
Got a trainer, eh, stud? Well, my bike's outside in double park, but you think about what I said, Skip. I mean it. You think about it.
Sure, I'll think about it.
Now think about
You do that. Okay, Audrey? You got the handcuffs?
They're right in my bag.
Then let's go.
He'll think about it. He'll think about it.
I don't like that guy, Mr. Mushnik. I need to hear the way he talks to Archer.
Gotten him a lovely kid to say, pull it over.
No wonder she looks so unhealthy. It's enough to make you sick.
If he left me, Seymour left me, well then I'd be right back where I started, which was broken, starving.
Sweet, good, beautiful as she is, she deserves a prince, not a sadistic creep like him.
Pulls the bank rock.
What a louse!
He set me fuddled and bereft. That's what I'd be if Seymour left.
He's a disgrace to the dental profession.
Seymour, sir! Seymour! How would you like to be my son? How would you like to be my old adopted boy? I never liked him much before, but count the cash that's in the drawer. Got no choice, so much more. Say it! What for? Seymour, I want to be your dad. Climbing up my family tree, I used to think you left a stash, but now I see that you're rich, so I'm proposing be my son. Mushnik and son, sounds great. 3 words, very fate. So say you'll cooperate with me. The florist dream come true. Mushnik and Wojcik, you. What business will do? FTD. How about it, Seymour, be my son? Seymour, get my boy around the floor.
Don't be stupid, don't be rash. You always said that I was trash.
Oh, I was joking.
I'm joking.
It's a physical expression of my pride, of the sweet paternal Michigas, El Penton
Gee,
So?
well,
You? Go ahead and say it, Seymour. Tell me that you will.
gee, I really like you, but
I'll hold my breath until...
okay, you wake up being a stop. Wait, stop. That can't stand it. JJ, I let you come with me.
Well,
Come on, son. Mushnik and son, that's official, yeah. It's been worth their own hell. Well, Doogie, I'm a little hungry. I'm gonna run just a minute to get a bite to eat. I'll see you in the... Oh boy, here we go again. Look, I think I'm just left. Just give me a few more days to heal, okay? Then we'll start again